Hi everybody, welcome to my video. This is going to be a pickle pal reading on what lessons needed to be learned in 2020. Now before we get to the readings, I have a few quick announcements. The first announcement is that I created a private group on Facebook called Free Tarot, Oracle, and Psychic Readings. And basically you can go to this group, join the group, and be able to get a free reading, or you could get a paid reading from approved readers that have been tested and found to be accurate. And they have files that you could read the reviews and everything else like that. The second announcement is I also created another private group in Facebook called Soulmate, Twinflames, and Separation. And basically this is a support group for people who are in soulmate and twin flame separation. For those that are separated from their soulmate or twin flame, knows that it can be a very, very hard, painful, and emotional journey. And instead of chasing the other person, I created a support group where we could all support one another with our thoughts, our experiences, and our dreams, and be able to inspire each other to move towards self-love instead of chasing the other person. So hopefully you guys will be interested in joining one of those two groups. So on with the readings. So I have group 1 right here is with the black tourmaline crystal. Group 2 is with the rose quartz crystal. And then group 3 is with the moldavite crystal. And so while you sit here and look at your stones and see which ones you are attracted to, again, the reading is going to be about what lessons needed to be learned in 2020. Got your pile? Alright, let's start. We're going to do pile number 1, the black tourmaline stone. And this will be done with angels, Tarot of the Angels. Start. What lessons need to be learned for pile 1 in 2020? What lessons did pile 1 need to learn in 2020? What lessons did pile 1 need to learn in 2020? What lessons need to be learned in 2020 for pile 1, please? So basically what we'll do here is I'm going to draw 6 cards. So the first card here, the 9 of Cups in reverse. So a lot of times in tarot, the 9 of Cups in upright is about it being a wish card. So when I see it being in reverse and the lessons that we need to learn in 2020, I think of basically the things that you wanted to have accomplished that haven't been accomplished yet, not to give up on them. A lot of times that when something that we're trying to accomplish in life has not been accomplished as quickly, we tend to lose patience, and then we think that we have failed. And one of the lessons in life that in 2020 that you need to learn, pile 1, was that not everything's going to come exactly when you want it to come. That patience is required. So that's a big lesson right there, is patience. Also at the same time too, in this card I see 2 people that are shaking hands, but when it's in reverse, I feel that that there are friendships that are separated right now, or relationships that are separated right now, and you could be having a hard time with this. And a lot of times when we're in separation with these relationships or friendships, is because it wasn't the right time at that particular moment, and there are lessons that we need to learn. I see that some people are wanting these relationships or friendships back, and that they're hoping that they could be reunited with their loved ones. And basically too, again, I'm seeing patience with this card, with the 9 of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing that just because your wish isn't being granted right now, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be granted. So with the first card right here, when it comes to lessons that need to be learned in 2020, is definitely patience. Patience for the right time. When I think of when a wish is being granted, it's because the universe decides that it's time for that wish to be granted. So it's a lot of divine timing. It's things not ready to happen when they need to happen. So we need to have that patience and to be able to learn the lessons that we need to learn in order to make them happen. Okay, so for the next card, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, lesson that needed to be learned here. A lesson that needs to be learned here is emotions, feelings, love. You know what I mean? What does this mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Has your perception of love changed? Because it's a new beginning card. When we think of aces, we think of new beginnings. So did you have a new love that came in, or did you have a new perception of what love looked like to you? When it came to relationships with friends, with families, with loved ones, with all these things. I see that water is running very, very slowly right here, and we have a beautiful white bird above it. You know what I mean? That's attracted to the water. So I see that here you are putting emotions out there that are attracting people to you. You know what I mean? You could be making new friendships. You could be making a new romantic encounter. You know, all these things. You know, so the lessons that need to be learned in 2020 for this card right here is love. Is how do you view love? How do you perceive love? How do you want love to happen for you? You know, right here with the Ace of Cups, you know, it just shows how the water just shoots out and it's just so beautiful and flowy and light. Is love like that for you right now? You know, think about your love life. Think about how you love people. Think about how your relationships are with your friends and with your family. You know what I mean? Is it light? Is it flowy? Is it effortless? Is it all these things? Because if it's not, then that's the lesson that you need to learn in 2020 was to change your perception of love and to change how you look at love. The next card, the Three of Cups in reverse. So when I look at the Three of Cups in reverse, I think of times that have not been celebratory for you. That we could be having some rocky moments right here. A lot of obstacles. A lot of times where you felt like things were not going to work out for you. A lot of times where you were wondering how you were going to make it the next day. I see the Three of Cups in reverse. I also see somebody who needs to take some moments to themselves. You know, they don't want to be around people right now. They don't want to be around loved ones. They don't want to be around anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just trying to figure out where they're going in life. I see a lot of obstacles in this card right here when it comes to lessons being learned in 2020 for you, Pile 1. Because when people don't want when you don't want to be around other people, and you don't want to be in a celebratory attitude, state of mind, it means that there is a lot going on in your life that you feel is almost hopeless. That basically that your life is not going exactly the way you want it to go. That you don't know when's the next time that you'll be able to have this moment where you feel like you can celebrate life. You know, a lot of times when we have things that are going very well in our life, we celebrate life. You know what I mean? It's like, yay, kind of thing, you know what I mean? And then people who are going through some really rocky points in their life have a hard time finding reasons to celebrate life. So it also talks about depression. It also talks about anger. It talks about frustration. It talks about all these things. So another lesson to be learned in 2020 for this pile is to get a hold of these emotions, to be able to process your thoughts and feelings, to be able to focus on the things that you need to overcome. The next card, the Sun. Oh my God, the Sun. I love this card right here because the Sun, I see two people just embracing each other, you know, and the thing is that, and it's clarifying the Nine of Cups in reverse card. So what it's saying here is definitely not to give up on your hopes and your dreams. That even though you feel that things are not coming the way you want them to come with the Nine of Cups in reverse, that there's still so much beauty around you that you just don't realize. You have to open up your eyes and see everything that's around you. You have to be grateful. You know what I mean? A lot of times when people are grateful for everything in their life, they're able to see the beauty that surrounds them. With the Sun being a lesson in 2020 is no matter what's happening in your life, the Sun is always shining. There's always going to be light there. You're still growing. Does this even matter if it's a step-by-step basis? That there's still growth, there's still beauty, there's still warmth, there's still love. You just need to open your eyes to see it. The next card right here, the Chariot. Oh, I love this card. The Chariot is about overcoming obstacles in life quickly. So basically right here what I'm seeing for lessons in 2020 that needed to be learned was do not procrastinate. See, because when you are in the Chariot, you are overcoming all your obstacles at a fast pace. and you have confidence, and you're fearless, and all these things, because you know that what your goal in sight, you're going to accomplish it. You're going to dominate it. You're going to annihilate anything that stands in your way. So the lessons that need to be learned here is courage, is perseverance, is not procrastinating, is just, how that saying from Nike, just do it. You know what I mean? Just go out there and just do it. Don't even think about it. Just go out there and have that attitude that I'm going to accomplish whatever I want in life, and that it's going to be done. With that fearless attitude, that fierce attitude. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and just get it done really quick. And then I have the Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands in reverse here, as for a lesson to be learned in 2020, is that we need to avoid arguments. We need to try to make things as less dramatic as possible. Effective communication. Effective communication is key right here. Because a lot of times people come from different cultures and different attitudes and can misperceive what you say. You know what I'm saying? So effective communication is really making sure that you speak in a way that people understand. And also see it here too as that maybe you need to be in a little more competitive mood when it comes to overcoming your obstacles, because I'm seeing a lot of obstacles in this spread right here with these cards for you in your life in 2020. And the thing is here with the Five of Wands in reverse, which means there's no competition. And sometimes in order to really be able to overcome our goals in life, we need to be able to get a little competitive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about you guys, but I know with me, when I get competitive, it drives me. Competition really, really drives me. It pushes me outside of myself. It makes me push myself to the point to where I can become creative and think of something different. You know what I'm saying? It inspires me. So I also get this card being here for a lesson to be learned in 2020 is that we need to be able to become competitive. We need to inspire ourselves by getting a little competitive here so we can push ourselves beyond our limits. So basically right here, what I'm seeing for pile one, the lessons that need to be learned in 2020 are ways to overcome your obstacles in life. For one, have patience, because not your wishes are all going to come when you want them to come. But even though they don't come true, the sun is always shining in your life. That there is beautiful things around you, and that you do need to embrace the ones that you love. And to really look at your perception of love here, because I do see new beginnings. To look at how you love people, look at how you want to feel love, and look at everything that has to do with love. And to be able to just totally go out there and not procrastinate when you have a goal. When you have a goal, to go out there and accomplish it exactly the way you want to accomplish it. Be like Nike, just do it. And then we have the right here card where we need to be able to find reasons to celebrate life no matter what. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life. There is a reason to celebrate life because you are alive. You know what I mean? You have another chance to do something different tomorrow. You have another chance to change your approach. We do create our own reality here. And as long as we stay in this frame of mind, we're not going to be able to create the reality we want to create. And last but not least, get a little competitive. Be able to inspire yourself, to motivate yourself to do something different. Motivate yourself to push yourself beyond the limits of what you can do. You don't know what you can do until you get competitive, because then it causes you to be able to go past the limits. You know what I'm saying? Get creative. Do something extraordinary. And then also, too, to be able to create non-dramatic relationships with others. Be able to pick the right energy for you. Atmosphere and environment is everything. When you have an environment like this, it's not easy to be able to keep your peaceful state of mind. So we need to be able to find the right environment also. So that is what pile one's lessons need to be learned in 2020. Guys, also too, if you don't mind, please leave me comments. If the readings resonate with you, I appreciate it very much. Hit the like button, a little thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, for it will definitely notify you when new videos are uploaded and when I go live. Okay, so the next pile was pile 2, the rose quartz. is the lessons that Pile 2 need to learn in 2020? What were the lessons that Pile 2 need to learn in 2020? Oh, jeez. Well, I guess y'all had a lot of lessons, but we're not doing that many lessons. All right, let's go. What does Pile 2, what are the lessons that Pile 2 need to learn in 2020? What were the lessons that Pile 2 need to learn in 2020, please? Something flipped over for a minute. I thought something flipped. Yes, 2 cards flipped over. Oh, another Chariot. Oh, jeez, thank you, Spirit. All right, another card right here. Ooh. Okay, lessons they need to Pile 2 need to learn in 2020, please. All right. 3 more cards. Whoa. I'm like, whoa. One card really caught my attention. I'm going to go to that one first. Because this is the one really important one. I believe that a lot of us overlook. 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. So how does this apply to lessons need to be learned in 2020? So when I'm looking at this picture, I'm seeing a door opening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times doors open for us and we really don't realize it. Our frame of mind that we're in, we could have doubt, we could have insecurities and uncertainty. And a lot of times that clouds to see when a door opens for us. And obviously there's a door opening here for you guys that you have not entered yet. And beyond those doors, I see nothing but bright, glowing sun and everything. It looks golden, it looks beautiful, it looks peaceful. I mean, it's like, why haven't you walked through the door yet? You know, obviously the door is open for you. It's waiting for you to come in. And I feel that there are opportunities out there that you are not taking. There are chances you're not taking. There are risks that you're not taking. And the door is just straight open for you. So the lesson in 2020 is to go walk through the door. Don't let it stay open, because if it stays open, somebody else could go in. Go walk through it. You know, you never know. Don't let fear set in for you not to take chances and opportunities in life that are obviously very present for you right now that can be very valuable for you. Now, the next card was the Chariot, another Chariot. So right here, we see this person just taking off. You see how he's taking off there? You know, he's in that chariot. He's taking off so fast that the wind is actually whipping through his hair. His hair is like way back. So you can tell that he's taking off really quick. You know what I mean? So it's telling you, so basically whatever it is that you want to do in life, do it. Just go do it. You know what I mean? Just as similar with group 1 right here about not let fear set in. Be fearless. Be fierce. All these things. Just go out there and, you know, as soon as you feel it in your heart, don't procrastinate. Just do it. Because a lot of times when we procrastinate, it never gets done. It never gets done. We just make it another excuse to do it later again. And this is what happens. The door stays open and we never go in when we procrastinate. There's a door open for you. Go do it. Go walk through the door. Go walk through the door. The World in Reverse. The World in Reverse. What lessons need to be learned in 2020 is how to get out of stuck mode. I see a lot of people right now feeling very, very, very stuck. Things are moving very, very slowly for them. They feel like they're not getting forward in life. They feel like they're directionless. All these things. They feel like there's not an opportunity somewhere when clearly there is an opportunity here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel a lot of it has to do with the 5 of Swords in reverse. We need to learn how to get out of our darkness. Because of the fact that we have experienced so much darkness in life that it has created a frame of mind to where we feel that we don't have opportunities in life when clearly we do. We have golden opportunities in life. We just need to be able to walk through the door, take a chance and walk through the door. I also got the 3 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands in reverse is almost like here that you're not motivated to be able to expand yourself. Like you have a vision in your mind, but you haven't motivated yourself enough to be able to expand yourself into the world. which means you could be in a job position where you have thoughts and ideas of wanting to move up, and you don't move up. You don't take the actions forward. You don't do these things. At the same time, too, it could be like a relationship. There could be a relationship that you want to be able to engage in, and you just don't do it because of fear. There's so much fear here in this card, in these cards right here. I mean, like, you know, fear to move. When they're telling you straight up, just go do it because there's an opportunity available, but you don't move because of the darkness you have experienced in your life that makes you feel like you can't do it. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Sometimes in life things are just not ready to happen when we're ready for them to happen. It's just not the right time. You know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that sometimes the wheels do not turn our way. You know what I mean? And the thing is that we need to take action to make them turn. You know, the universe can only do so much for us. The thing is that we have to be able to put in action, make choices and put in the action to have these situations created for us. Which means learn how to get out of our darkness, learn how to heal, learn how to be able to have healthy relationships, learn how to be able to talk effectively, learn communication is key, learn how to be able to see your opportunities. Once you be able to get out of your darkness, see your opportunities that are available for you, because obviously there's a door open, there's a golden door open waiting for you, and you're just not going through it yet. So, sorry about that, guys. So that was the lessons you need to learn for pile number 2. Hold on a second here while I fix this real quick. I'm so sorry. Alright. There we go. I'm hoping. Okay, I need a little more. There. Okay. Sorry about that. So anyway, technicalities. I'm one of them like live on the spot people. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to basically be me. You know what I'm saying? And if I, you know, something screws up in the middle of a video, then oh wow, this is life. This is what happens. You know, sometimes you get tongue-tied. Sometimes you just you can't find the words you want to say, and sometimes your phone falls down while you're trying to make a video. You know, and this is what people need to see. They need to see real life stuff, how to be able to handle that kind of things. Okay, so now we're in group number 3, and group number 3 is the Moldavite. Oh God, I love this stone. This is actually what they call heaven and earth put together, and it's just so beautiful, and you just touch it and feel the energy right through it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, group number 3, the Moldavite stone, and we are using mystical mango. What are the lessons that pile 3 needs to learn? And there we go again. Okay. Lovely. Alright. Can we just get through this video, please, phone? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. Let's try this again. Maybe pile 3 is scared to look. Okay, that's why the phone keeps falling down. Alright. Pile number 3. What was pile number 3's lessons to be learned in 2020? What was pile 3 lessons to be learned in 2020? What was pile 3 lessons to be learned in 2020? What was pile lessons to be learned in 2020? Okay. I guess Spirit has a lot to say about this one. Thank you. One more. All right. Well then. Those cards had something to say. Okay. So the lessons that need to be learned in 2020 for pile number 3 is 1, save money. Save money. That's the first one I'm seeing right here. Sometimes you're spending money too quickly. You have to be able to learn the difference between wants and needs. I need to eat, so I need to buy food. I want lobster. So what's the difference here? Is that yes, you need to eat, you need to buy food, but you do not need to buy lobster. So we need to be able to budget. This is about saving money and budgeting. It's about not going out there and overspending money, because in situations like this where we had COVID-19 and there was people who were out of work for the longest and can't pay their bills, you know what I mean? The thing is sometimes this is what happens, is we need to be able to save money for unforeseen things. You know what I'm saying? So what pile 3, your lesson in 2020 was to learn is to save money, is to hold on to money, not just overspend. At the same time, too, I'm seeing this as also opening yourself up to others. A lot of times we can hoard our personality, we can hoard our feelings, we can hoard our emotions from others, you know, and what happens is that people really don't get to see who we are. We are hoarding our beautiful treasures, which is our inner qualities, to ourselves, and people can't see who we are, so therefore we can't get the opportunities in life because they can't see what we possess. You know, we can't create intimate relationships because we're not letting people in, you know, things like this. So a lesson for you to learn in 2020 is to save money and to open your heart, open yourself up, let people in. You know what I mean? You can get through life a lot more easier when somebody knows what you're going through. The 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, get a winning attitude. You know what I'm saying? The 6 of Wands. So basically the 6 of Wands here is having your confidence, knowing that you're a winner, knowing that whatever it is that you set out to do it, you're going to win. You know what I mean? Even if it takes a moment, even if it takes whatever. You know, the 6 of Wands is about winning a battle. You know what I mean? So it's like, get that winning attitude in whatever you do. You know, because a lot of times we fall back and we think we fail because we didn't have that type of attitude in the first place. If we had a winning attitude when we started, whatever setbacks came in our way, we would have just solved them instead of giving up. You know what I mean? And I feel that's what a lot of times what your lessons in here was to learn, was to not give up, was to persevere and keep going. You know, keep that winning attitude no matter what happens in your way. The 2 of Swords in reverse. It's time to make decisions. It's time to make decisions here, clearly. It is time to start deciding what you're going to do and stick with it. So for the 2 of Swords in reverse, I feel like a lot of you aren't making the decisions that you need to make. You're not making any decisions at all. And the thing is that how are you going to grow? How are you going to move? How are you going to be able to have experiences if you don't make the decisions? If you stay complacent, there is no growth. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that we have to be able to make decisions in life. Sometimes we'll make the wrong decision. It's okay. We make a mistake, so we change the decision. It's about the decisions that you're making. The next one is the 5 of Cups in reverse. So the 5 of Cups in reverse right here, again, is telling me that we need to be able to pick our head up. The reason why I'm saying pick our head up and keep it up is because for the 5 of Cups, a person is looking down at the cups that have spilled over and the fluid is wasted. So they just keep looking down. They keep looking down at it. They keep looking down at it. So they can't see the beautiful things that are around them. This is regret. This is thinking that you made the wrong choices. This is look at what I wasted here. You know, it's feeling bad. It's depression. It's all of these things. So the thing is right here with the 5 of Cups in reverse is that your lesson to be learned is that you have to hold your head up no matter what happens in life. You know what I mean? No matter what happens in life, there are going to be some hard times, and this is what friends and family is for, to support us and get us through those hard times. You know, this is what the divine is for, your higher power, whatever it is that you go to in faith. You know, and the thing is right here is that as long as we have our head up and we stay grateful, that we'll always find something beautiful in our life, and that our world never has to be this dark. Now, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. What can I say about the Knight of Swords? Your lesson to be learned in 2020 is to fight. It's to fight. It's exactly what it is. The Knight of Swords. He has his sword gilded, and he is humble, but he is ready to fight. He's ready to go out there and to get what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to go out there and fight for his life. A lot of you guys have been going through a lot of crappy situations in life to where you didn't live your best life. And now it's time to fight for it. It's time to fight for what you want. It's time to fight for how you want to live. It's time to fight for your happiness. It's time to fight for all these things. Fight. This is the only way you're going to get it. You have to create it. Period. Alright. Now the next one is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about fast movement. You see how fast some of those wands are moving right there? So the thing is here is that sometimes we need to move fast. We need to move fast because when opportunities come to us, and if we don't move quickly, we could lose it just like that. And I feel like a lot of you have lost opportunities because you weren't able to make the right decisions. Because you weren't able to have a winning attitude. Because you're hoarding yourself from others. Because you weren't fighting for your life. Because you were staying in the darkness and not having your head up. So the whole thing right here basically is to fight for what you want. Fight for your happiness. Have a winning attitude. Make decisions. Don't hoard your beautiful qualities and save your money. Keep your head lifted up no matter what. Fight for your life and make it happen. That was your lessons for 2020 in pile 3. Thank you very much, guys, for coming to this video and watching it. Hopefully your pile resonated with you. If it did, hit the like button. Leave me a comment or two. And I hope that you will join one of my groups on Facebook that is listed in the description box. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.